Well, hello, this is Rochelle, and welcome to my channel. For today, I'm working in Proverbs 30, verse 5, and it speaks of Him being Christ, or God being a shield to those who put their trust in Him. And really, this verse just resonated with me so much this week. It's really been something that I've clung to, something that I've held on to in the last 2 weeks. I am preparing for Hobby X, which is a big event here in South Africa. This one is in Gauteng, close to where I stay. I go out there for 4 days. Over the 4 days, we do demos every day and various workshops over the 4 days, and it's just so much fun. And I get to demo the product that I love the most, which is Fabric Style products. And so this is me using the gelatos, just creating a little bit of a shield mask, and then blending it out with a makeup contour brush onto this page so that the area that I've got masked will stay crisp white. I'm then using this Creative Retreat Pigment Archival ink in a mink color, and I'm just using tone on tone kind of stamping here, masking again so that the white shield stays white underneath, and putting some various flowers and leaves from various stamp sets around this shield so that it then has this beautiful florally effect around. I've seen some ladies do this with cutting out these flowers and then using the combination of stamping and cutting to create a whole new dimension on this. And I encourage you to go and check out Charlene Warwick's Facebook page. She's got an example of exactly that on her Facebook page, and it's just gorgeous. I did this specific lesson at a class at Celindy's Crafts and Coffee, which is a local little store close to where I stay, where I buy all my supplies. And I did this class with a group of girls there, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And I loved seeing how everybody does the same lesson, but so uniquely and differently. And everybody's just came out gorgeous. Some love colors, some don't. I like my browns. Can I tell you a joke? My one friend, my very best artsy friend is the sweetest girl that I know, and I really love her to bits. And you may know her as Painted Lemons. She's got a YouTube channel and a Facebook page and all of that. But yeah, so she made a joke one day, or actually just spoke about me not liking bright colors. So she said that I'm not very bright. And upon listening to what it sounded like when she said that I wasn't very bright, she quickly said, I mean, you're kind of doof, which means a little bit simple-minded in Afrikaans. And it was a long laugh for a long time. But bottom line is, I know her heart. She just is the sweetest girl, honestly. And so, yes, I like dof colors. Dof, another word for dof colors in Afrikaans, it would mean faded, earthy, not bright. So the opposite of bright. I don't like bright colors. I like the earthy tones. And so that's just my page there. I've got some wordfetti from the kit that we used for this class. It's an exclusive for this class, and so I just cut out those wordfetti parts and then stamped out the word shield on the inside of my shield, again using that mink color. I like the tone on tone effect of this page, and that's kind of why I kept it at the brown colors. To get back to what this verse is about, and you'll see a bit of a standstill here as I grab my Tombow glue to stick down that wordfetti. I'm also going to do some foiling. So I'm just going to do some, or take that Tombow glue and on the centers of the flowers, squiggle a little bit of the glue so that the foil can sit on top of that. You can check out all my videos from last week. They will have that foiled effect in my light theme videos from last week. The gold foilings over there. And like I said, you can do a combination here of cut out flowers with stamped flowers with just a combination and make it your own. the masking technique is very easy. It just means that whatever you mask will be white or the same color as the page behind it, and whatever you apply color to then will be outside of this masked area. Sorry about that. If you do hear some noise in the background, I am sitting in my car recording this voiceover for this video, because time and space and kids and everything else that happens, life. So getting back to this verse in Proverbs 30 verse 5, it really and truly is just a God ordained word for a season in my life where kind of things just are not working. they're not we would put money away and then would have to take it out for silly things like gate motors that break and cars that completely just stop working, and drains that block. It's like ridiculous. And so today I had to, outside of myself, last month's lesson was on God's presence, Him being there always, even when I don't feel it, or even when I can't see Him, He's still there. So even if, like, it's like the sun, today is an overcast day here, and even though I can't see the sun shining, I know that it is shining. And in the same way, God's there. His presence is like that, even when I don't feel it. And then likewise, again, in the same way, His protection, His shield around me, when I trust Him, is there, whether I can see it or not. He says, when I trust in His word, when I trust in Him, here in Proverbs 30 verse 5, that He is my shield. He will protect me from these fiery darts. Now the thing is, the storm will come. The weapons are forged. It says that those weapons forged against us will not prosper. But it doesn't say there will be no weapons forged against us. So we need to get to that place where we trust that God is still God and He is still true to His word. He's always present and He will always protect us. Art-wise, I just colored in the leaves, or some of the leaves, with a green gelato. I scribbled the gelato on my non-stick craft mat, picked it up with a aqua brush, the Faber-Castell aqua brush, which has a self-release valve in it, which releases the water in a consistent way so that you can then use your gelatos as a watercolor. I also punched out some tabs from this kit, which is an exclusive, and like I said, it's got the word Feti and the tabs, and the flowers are from various kits, various stamp sets, as are the leaves. And here comes the part where I'm doing the gold foiling. So I think this actually might be that same gold foiling that I used last week. Yes, it is. And I'm literally, I colored while I was waiting for that Tombow to dry. You need it to dry clear. So when it comes out, it is white. And then when it is dry, it is completely clear and very tacky. And so you put the foil on top and it takes the tackiness away. I did check in P&A yesterday. They do have this rolls of foil in various colors. And then to take off that excess tackiness, I just put over some normal talc powder. I don't know what it's called, but it's just powder. You can use baby powder or any powder. If you have an EK Success powder tool, that will work too. If you don't, just ordinary powder will work just fine. Laying down some washi in this gold checked or triangle type pattern. It's gold foiled. I'm just using that washi to strengthen the page so that the page won't tear when people flip through my Bible. And that, in a nutshell, is that I'm just going to underline my verse using an S-Nib Faber-Castell pen, and writing out my journaling, just thanking God that He is my shield, that it's not something that I have to work for. God's protection is part of His promises to us, and so He protects us like that. Outlining, or just adding some detail to the leaves while I'm at it. And I love how this page came out. I love the tone on tone. But I also, like I said, very much like the brightness of some of the other ladies who did it. It's just beautiful how you do the same technique and it looks totally different. I want to ask you to subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.